But start now at the beginning.
Okay, there's a little boy, okay, they lived outside of town, and he'd get up every morning, his mother used to make him breakfast, a nice breakfast, okay. Well, he had chores to do, and he used to skip out on him, and he'd take off and you'd think he wasn't going to get in trouble. Well, he'd have to walk along this road into town, and right behind there was a wolf sitting out behind a tree that would watch him every day, okay. So he'd go into town, Well, he had just went on for some time, almost a year, and finally one day he went back and there was a cracker. One cracker at the table for breakfast. No oatmeal, no milk, no, the fixings, just one little cracker at the table. He'd get up and leave first thing in the morning, jet, and not do his chores. His mother kept telling him, you need to do your chores. So one day he went to get his hair cut, okay? His father said, I'm going to give you this money, you need to go into town and get your hair cut. Well, there was that wolf that was standing out there behind there watching him, okay? Watching him. So, he's sitting in a chair getting his hair cut. He looks very nice. Well, what happened was he went back home again, okay? And his father said, okay, where have you been all day? He says, well, I've been in town. I went and got my hair cut like you asked me to do. He said, so did you do your chores? He said, no, I didn't do my chores. But see, he said, I did go out into the woods. He said, I went out into the woods and I talked to this wolf. And this wolf told me not to do my chores. That's why I've been going this whole time, to talk to the wolf in the woods. And the wolf said, don't listen and don't do my chores, that we could play out in the woods all day. Okay?
Yeah.
He said, I sent you to get a haircut. You got a haircut. He said, okay, you got a haircut? He said, what about your chores? He said, did you enjoy breakfast? He said, the funny thing is that I didn't get breakfast, but the wolf said I didn't have to have breakfast, just eat that cracker, and then I would be okay. So, the next day he goes into town again. Or he disappears. He says, I'm not doing my chores. He didn't listen to his father, he didn't listen to his mother. So he goes, now I'm just going to go ahead, go into town and run off into the woods with the wolf. He goes over there, and the wolf was laying there with his throat cut. Okay? Laying there with his throat cut. Oh, my God! He went, what happened? So here he goes. Comes out of the woods, standing there, got a nice haircut. And his father, he goes home that night. He says, no dinner for you. You didn't do your chores. And you ran off again. And he said, he takes the straight razor from the barber. He said, by the way, did you know that me and the barber are friends? How's your buddy in the woods? So his father, the moral of the story is that his father, because he wasn't doing his chores, he was going out, hanging out in the woods and not doing his chores, and not doing. So first he got a cracker, then he got no dinner, right? So just to show him that his father knew what was going on the whole time, he showed him the straight razor from the barber and said, how's your friend in the woods? Get it now? He killed the wolf because the wolf was leading him astray. He learned his lesson, and every day after that, guess what happened? He was up in the morning. He got a haircut, ate his breakfast, and was out helping his father doing his chores, in the barn and all that other stuff, instead of running off into the woods. See, he didn't know that his father knew what he was doing the whole time.
Well, it certainly got a moral. I'll say that.
Because, hey, he gets it. He said, son, I get my hair cut at the same place you do. And he showed him the straight razor and said, your friend in the woods is gone.
Yeah.